don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both.
You don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your... Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only ones who bleed.
Greetings. Luna versus Tara here. I know that I'm not in my usual setup. But I just wanted to, give my opinion on this, while I'm in my current environment. Because when it comes to, I really do feel, like I said, that this is a patriarchal movement. And, we can sit up here and act like it's not all we want. We can pretend as if there is not some type of psychotic power struggle that's happening, but like in the Willie Lynch letter, this was a part of that. If you've listened to the Willie Lynch letter, or if you've read the Willie Lynch letter, blah, 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 blah. If you read the Willie Lynch letter, he said that everyone will be against everyone. Everyone will be against each other. So man against women. Now we got the trans against the natural woman. You know what I mean? My thing is like, we've also asked them not to call us cis, but they continue to do it. That's some patriarchal. When you tell someone that you are not comfortable with being called something, and you let them know that it makes you uncomfortable, and they continuously overstep their boundaries, that's usually what men do, right? That's usually what a man will do. He'll overstep your boundaries because he feels like your boundaries don't matter. And if we've told you countless times that we do not want to be called cis women, and you continue to call us cis women because you want to take over the natural name of being called a woman, okay? You want to take over that as well. That's not going to fly with us. You are not allowed to take our role. Just because you have you still have that inferiority complex. You still have that mentality where you feel like your word goes. And isn't that how men operate? That's how men operate, right? Men feel like it's their way or the highway. Look at the system that we're in. Our planet is screaming for us to get it together. She's been telling us time and time again, if y'all don't get it together, you're gonna go extinct, period. And now we're paying for our extinction. We're paying for our poison. So you can't sit up here and act as if this is not an unconscious movement, because I really do feel like it is. And people act delusional. Like, there was a video, I could probably find it, and I'm a see if I could put it in this this video. But there was a video of I don't even know what you want us to call you.
I'm gonna just keep it a bug. A lot of cisgender women are just unhappy. Let's use the term that they love. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really insecure. And a lot of real women are really bothered that trans women really look better than they really do. Since they really want this real word. Have it. Girl, you can have it. Girl, it's not my fault that you mistaken my happiness and my femininity as a challenge. Sweetie, when I was identifying how feminine I was and how far I wanted to go and how I wanted my inside to match my outside, had nothing to do with you. Okay? Because it seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to competition. It really seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to tearing somebody else down. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Girl, don't nobody.
Okay, so I just had to go ahead and put that clip in there for you. Okay. Majority of that body was created by who? A surgeon. It wasn't God created, okay? So saying, oh, we look better than you, that means nothing. It means nothing. Because no matter how good you look, you will never be able to have a baby out of that beautiful sculpted body, okay? Never. It will never happen. And who else is you trying to be like? You trying to be like an alien? You trying to be like another species? An animal? Like, who else are you trying to be like? Because clearly you're sculpted like a natural woman, right? So, like, keep that anger. Keep it. Keep it for your own people. Keep it for your own people because it's misplaced. Completely misplaced. And I know you're probably thinking, who's their people? Men. Men. That's your people. Keep that same energy for men. Okay? And you talking about we're miserable. Majority of the time, the reason why a lot of women are miserable is because they live in a patriarchal world. And majority of the women that are miserable, a lot of their lives were destroyed by who? A man. So please shut up. Please shut up and have several fucking seats. Because we don't need you. Honey, you need us. Okay? Know what you want us to call you. Like, is it a trans? Like, what would you like to be called? You know what I mean? Well, but anyways, I guess I don't know if he was he might have been a man, or excuse me, he might have been a woman that is now a man. Okay, so I think that's still called trans, right? So I think he was a woman who now identifies as a man, right? But he might identify as a gay man. Okay? Because I personally stand with Jess Hilarious. What is happening with Jess Hilarious right now, and I'll get into what he said in just a moment. What is happening right now with Jess Hilarious is exactly the reason why she even said anything. The fact that people can state their opinion and be dragged so quickly. The fact that whenever you stand for something that's right, you always have the opposing who feels it important. That is completely illegal, sir. What he just did was completely illegal because he's entitled. He feels like he can do whatever he wants. Okay? But you're always going to have the psychotics who feel like they want to be the opposing voice. But your voice has no validity. It has no value. It does not matter in this situation. One reason why is because, number one, you are not biological female, right? You're not biologically female. That's number one, okay? So you stating that we don't own womanhood, that is still a patriarchal mindset. That is still a patriarchal mindset. Telling women that they don't own their own bodies. Still patriarchy. Okay? Because didn't we just deal with this with Roe versus Wade? We just dealt with this. With them telling us that women don't own their bodies. Do you remember that? Now you're telling us that we don't own our periods or womanhood. Wow. Sounds like some patriarchal bullish to me. We're not about to play these games. We're not going to play these games. We're not. And ignore, yes, I need a part for my car. Ignore it. And I don't get paid as much as a man. So, anyways, yet, speaking that into my existence, yet, okay, because mama working. But anyways, I just wanted to say, the whole situation with Jess Hilarious, this is the very reason why she even said it in the first place, because of the reaction, because of the pushback that she's gotten when she stood up for what's right. And I 100%, 10 toes down, stand with her, period. That's all I gotta say. Because you cannot tell anybody that is a biological woman, that they do not own womanhood, and that they do not own their own cycles when they have no control over it. You want to have a cycle? You want to push a baby out of your you want to push a baby out of your either you haven't chopped it off yet, you want to push a baby out of that? Because I don't know if this person has had, the one that's going so hard, I don't know if she's had, the one that said that we don't own womanhood, I don't know if she's had this surgery or not. Because a lot of these trans women, they haven't even gone through the surgery. And I feel like if you're gonna be having an opinion on women and our issues and what's going on with us, you need to have a surgery. Like, you need to be the actual trans woman. Not someone, look at another male driving down the street like he has no type of sense, almost hitting someone. Okay? I feel like if you're gonna have some type of opinion when it comes to biological women, you should not have anything swinging between your legs anymore, period. Because if you still do, honestly, you still have the mindset of, a man. Whether you want to say, oh, there's two entities in me, there's two personalities in me. One part is, the female, and one part is man. Okay, that's everybody. Everybody has masculine and divine feminine inside of them, in their spirit. Everybody has that. It's what keeps you balanced, right? For some people, the estrogen or the feminine side, the divine feminine, is more dominant, which makes sense because it just depends on you as an individual. But for you to sit up here and try to make it seem like women can't have what it has been given to them by birth, this is a birthright, honey, and you don't have the right to tell us what we can and cannot own. What if we told you that you don't own your penis? How would you feel about that? What if we told men, you don't own manhood, you don't know what it's like, you don't know how to be a man? What if we did that? Because I know how to be a man. I mean, I've been picking up a man's slack for almost 10 years, so I know what it's like to be a man. I've been providing and out of the soft life. I've been in my masculine energy for quite some time, and I know what it's like. I could teach him a couple things. But he don't think that he can learn anything from me, and that's perfectly fine. I'll keep doing what I do. But I'll be damned if he tells me that, oh, you don't own womanhood, and oh, you don't own your period. I'll be damned if he ever said that shit to me. That would never happen. You want to know why? Because it's blasphemy. And it doesn't exist. It's not real. It has no value. It does not matter. Your opinion does not matter, because at the end of the day, guess who still has the periods? At the end of the day, guess who's still having the babies? Us. At the end of the day, guess who still has the natural boobs? Us. At the end of the day, guess who still has the hoo-ha coming out of the womb? Us. Okay? So you can say what you want to say. Get your clout any way that you have to get your clout to sound like you're relevant, or try to stay relevant, when you could actually, like, maybe go have a nonprofit that helps people. I don't know what they do. But there's so many other issues in the world than you to keep coming for black women. Keep coming for women in general. You want to come for us? Come for us in a different way. Okay? Support us in a different way. But don't keep joining this patriarchal movement trying to tear down the natural woman, because you are not going to get far with that. And I tell you that. You're not going to get far with it. It will not be something that holds weight. I I just want to say this one thing about the T.S. Madison person. Listen, she said that Jess Hilarious was mad because somebody mistaked her for a trans woman. And that's the reason why she hates trans people. And that being trans affects all women. Again, we are yet again in a patriarchal mindset. We are yet again in a patriarchal mindset. And why, Luna? Why do you say that that's a patriarchal mindset? Why? Because now you want us to fight for your problems. Yet again. No. No. It's not our problem. Trans women issues, those are not our issues. Because at the end of the day, when you go into the workplace and you decide that you don't want to be a woman on that day, okay, you're going to get paid more than the women that work there. Why? Because you're biologically a man. We're not fighting for you. We're raising babies. Like, what are you talking about? We're raising babies. We're working. We're building businesses. We're helping people. We ain't got time. We trying to figure out what's going on with the planet. Inflation is rising because of y'all. Okay? Because of the patriarchal movement. Inflation is out of this world. Okay? The epidemic of single motherhood is a thing. We're not fighting for you. No, because you don't fight for us. It is hard to be a woman in this world. I don't know if you saw the video of the woman that was just being berated, the black woman that was just being berated like in front of people, and nobody stood up for her. Nobody stood up for her. She recorded it. She was just standing there while this man was mad at her. This man was mad at her for not accepting a compliment. I just got confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. He got mad at her for not accepting a compliment and then dogged her. Was cussing at her, calling her all types of bees and hoes in front of all of these people. Do you think any men stood up for her? No! They didn't. You want to know who stood up and said, okay, black man, you doing too much? He got arrested. He got arrested for doing the most. And then I just saw another post on Twitter of another man being confronted at a concert. I don't know how true it is, but this is allegedly being confronted at a concert for punching a woman in her face, being confronted by the artist. Punching a woman in her face. Why are y'all so mad? Oh, you mad because you're losing your power. You're mad because it's the woman's time. It's the biological woman's time. That's why you're mad. It's her time to nurture. Why? Because the planet needs nurturing. That's what we do. Let us do what we do. Stop being so mad. If you don't get your money all the time, if this world becomes a better place in the rule of a woman, so be it. If our children are protected and the women are protected and people are happy, so be it. So be it. Get over it. Because you have no control over the divine order. None. Even though you have control issues and you know who that stemmed from, a particular alien race, you know who that stemmed from. That control problem, that mental disorder there, that's a mental disorder. Okay? So we know who that came from. And we know who embedded their DNA in you. Okay? So we're not going to sit out here. We're not about to sit up here and play these games with you. We're not. We're not fighting for your bullshit. So you can let that go. Okay? So I love you. Thank you everyone that has subscribed. I want to say thank you to you. Oh my God. We're at 1,600 followers. Oh my God. We're at 1,600 followers, baby. Okay, and growing. And I haven't even really posted. You know, I know that my videos don't really like, I haven't promoted them as much because I've been working. But thank you. And if you have not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. Okay, I have more to come. I'm definitely working on some other things right now, more content. So I have more to come. And if you have not listened to my album, please feel free to stream my album. Okay, there's some bops on there. All right, please feel free to stream my album. I have a summer bop on there. It's called Be With Me, and I love it. And I hope that you do as well. I will put all of the information in the description, and I will also put it on this screen here. So I appreciate you. Peace, love, and self-awareness. And please let women be women. Thanks. We're not asking. We're demanding. Oh, one more thing. I forgot to put this in there. So the trans man that I was talking about, he was saying, who's delusional, is what he was saying. When it came to Jess Hilarious, when she was saying that you people are delusional. Some of you are delusional. You are. You are delusional. And for you to even say, who's delusional? You're still basking in that delusion. Okay? You're still basking in the delusion. You are delusional. Give it up. Okay? Give it up. It's not yours. You can't have it. It was never yours to begin with. It's not yours. You can't have it. Womanhood is not yours. You cannot have it. You will not have the top spot when it comes to the earth and how she feels, who she sees fit to rule. You will not have that spot. If you are a divine masculine, if you are biologically male, this planet is feminine. You do not have the top spot here. That is why there is 10 women to every 1 male here. And that is not a coincidence. Okay? You cannot have our spot. You cannot have our role. Period.